preying on someone's downfall has been like an art that almost every human just innately knows, right? It's like we've all been, I won't say we've all been done dirty. Actually, we probably all have. But sometimes people cross that line and then it's like, all right, I'm gonna need you to suffer for what you did to me, right? Well, we've all seen it, and if not seen it, you've probably read a story or something where a character just like they're just evil, bro. Like scummy, like they just like you just want like it's shit like this that get you believing in karma. You're just like bad karma gonna fuck you up bad, like bad. So it's like I read stories, right? It's usually like dating romance kind of stories where like it'll be like the male MC, right? He chilling, cut him a girl. He thinks she a good girl. She not a good girl. And then yeah, then she would just ruin him. You know what I'm saying? I guess the author wants to, these hoes ain't shit type of thing. But yeah, scammed him out of his money, cheated on him with his all his friends, not just one of them. Every single one of them recorded it, had him walk into the room, like the most dramatic thing you can imagine, all that. And then he ends up in the mud, of course. Heartbroken, bitch don't love him, left him, he broke, all that. So yeah, so now he's living like the next few months just like in shambles. His life turned for the worse, stuff like that. And then that's like the key point there, right? Like when you're at that state where you just got done like dirty, someone just ruined your life, and then of course you had that period of just suffering, right? Like you just suffered. Now you're at that point like, okay, what do I do now? And then this is where characters take like different routes, right? And then there are like four main ones. First off, there'll be the characters that are just so miserable. They're just like they just continue drowning in alcohol. I hate all women. Fuck all women. Like that type of shit. And but the key thing is they're preying on that person's downfall. They say, when I catch that bitch, that type of thing. And then like a few years go by, they see her again, and instead of being miserable, she's up. Her paper up. She got bread, running her business. She left you in the past. Bright future ahead. She chilling. Yeah, she hold you, but her success in life and her holding you are like different things. You know what I'm saying? Bad karma just dodged her. She dodged that shit. Ain't no bad karma going her way. She's happy. You're miserable because you ain't do shit with your life after what she did to you. And then like yeah. So that's the situation now. Then usually the character would then just like risk it all to try to like have one last push to like ruin you, this ruin the person, and then if it fails, now he looks like the crazy ex, yada yada yada. And then stuff like that got me thinking that like is it really that important to have them like suffer for, I mean, like we all want them to, you know what I'm saying, bad karma, all that. But if you think about it, you can't satisfy human greed, right? Because I'm gonna go on a tangent real quick. Let's say she did suffer. Actually, no, I'll save it to the end. All right, so now let's turn it right. Go back to when a few months down bad, drunk, hates all women, stuff like that. A few years go by, he's still drunk. Now she's miserable too. After she just hold you, people realize she just ain't shit. Like man, she ain't shit. And then uh yeah, she could get no motion going on, no opportunity. She's just on the streets, getting pimped out, all that. And then so she's miserable, and you're like, yeah, that's what you get. How dare you hold me? Yeah. And then now what? You know what I'm saying? You're miserable too. So you're both miserable. And yeah, you have a smile on your face because she's not happy. She's down bad just like you. But that's about it. It's a very short term thing. And I'm just like, in that situation, if you're not taking care of yourself, no matter what happens to them, if you're not taking care of yourself, it doesn't matter. Because again, if you go back to that scenario, a few months go by after that breakup, terrible, terrible, traumatic event, and then you go in your process of being healed, right? Talk to your homeboys, you're trying to get over it. You remember, oh, you need to learn how to code. start getting coding classes. Oh, stop hitting the gym. You start who started again. Or life getting picked up. You getting certifications, working on your skills, working on your hobbies. A few years go by, you up, find yourself a new girl. She out here healing you, yada yada yada. So you living good. You living good. And then you see old girl again, crazy ex, that fucking hold your shit. And then she's also happy, right? She's also happy. You're like, damn, I can't believe why does she deserve to be happy after what she did to me? Fuck her. And then what? You move on, right? It's like that's it. You happy? Unfortunately, she's happy too. Is what it is. Bad karma. She does that shit again. But you gonna live a good life. You know what I'm saying? You're happy. Life good. What she did to you way back didn't really like affect anything, right? And then again, the perfect scenario, you're happy, and then she's miserable, and now bad karma got her. We good to go. And then so I'm thinking that like obviously the best case scenario in those kind of revenge like stuff like that is when you're living good and they're living like the worst life ever. And then that's best case scenario. Worst case scenario is you're living terribly and they're living good. But what's the second best scenario? Like depending on like how you see it, either you're happy and she's happy, or you're miserable and she's miserable too. Like depending on what you value more, like one of those would be second place. Like some people have so much hate in their heart. They're like, bro, even if I have to be miserable, she gotta suffer. You gotta be in the mud. I don't care what happens to me. You gotta be in the mud. Fuck you. That kind of thing. And then normal, rational people will want their happiness. They'd be like, if you suffer, hey, love, I'll take it. But I gotta be eating good too. So yeah, at the end of the day, the best case scenario to me, of course, I think both y'all being happy would be the second best case scenario. But yeah, top two is you being happy. That's top two. Because no matter how miserable they are, that doesn't solve anything. Because if you think about it, how many years of misery will make someone satisfied, right? So, like, again, let me reiterate this scenario. You love this woman. Like, you thought she was the one soulmate, soul attached. As soon as y'all both were born, stars align type shit. Like, yeah, y'all were ready. About to have a family. You were about to ring up, diamond ring on her. Again, cheated on everybody, lied to you in your face, said she was going to her friend's house, cheated on your family, brothers, cousins, best, everyone was involved, recorded, sent to you, like, all that cuck shit. Like, it's crazy. Right? And then let's say this happened when y'all were 18. No. 19. So, and then now, after what she did to you, she's miserable, terrible, for 1 year, right? So now y'all 20. She lived in misery for a whole year after what she did to you. You're like, that's not enough. 3 years go by, right? So now she's 22. Then it's like, all right, 3 years gone by. She never smiled once. She's suicidal, got no money, got no pay, got no friends for 3 years straight. Now, is that enough? 5 years go by. Y'all 24. That's half a decade, right? Of straight misery for her, right? Now are you satisfied? What about 8 years? Y'all 27. 27, 8 years of just misery. Now, can she be happy again? 10 years. Y'all 29. Now, can she be like, no matter what year you pick, like, it doesn't matter. Because deep down, we want them to suffer forever. You know what I'm saying? But, like, that's just being petty. But we are petty. So it's like, it doesn't matter how long they suffer for, whether they're happy or not. As long as, like, you're good, things work out. But yeah, this happened in, like, Kono Oto Tomare. This manga I was reading. The MC, even though I low-key thought he was being too nice. Because the guy he was talking to ruined his family to the point, like, caused the death. Like, that's doing too much. But, the MC, like, he already found his happiness. He was chilling, got his girlfriend, got his friends, true friends, all that. Like, he was at peace. And then when the guy that ruined his life was kind of like suffering mentally, MC said, bro, I don't even need you to suffer. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm good. You know what I'm saying? If you're happy, not happy with it, I'm not gonna be your friend, but I'm good. I'm chilling. And then I was like, yeah, like this is how people should be. You know what I'm saying? You should reach that point where you don't really care about how like the guys that did you dirty is doing and stuff. Like it doesn't matter. Focus on yourself. You know what I'm saying? Focus on yourself. Eat good, live good, be happy. Things gonna work out. Yeah, that's pretty much what I want to get out of here. Uh, yeah, I mean, revenge is cool. Praying on people's downfall, that's cool too. But it shouldn't come at the sacrifice of your happiness. Like pray secretly. You know, go to your room. Hope she don't wake up today. All right, no, that's gonna wild. But you know, hope she falls down some stairs. Hope he falls down some stairs. And then yeah, keep your day. Because some people they sacrifice their own happiness to make someone else miserable. It's not worth it. It's not worth it. But yeah, about it.